I started my involvement with music back in elementary school, middle school, and high school. I was in the band. I played the French horn. And then when I was in high school, I became interested in singing. I realized, wow, I think I want to do music as a career. And I wasn't really sure what that would look like. But ultimately, I went to college and I studied music education. And so I became a certified music teacher in band and choir, K through 12. After I'd been teaching for a couple of years in the public school, I thought, wow, I want to go back and get a little more education so that maybe I could teach at the college level one day. So I went back to school and got my master's in vocal performance. And then after that, I went on and got my Doctor of Musical Arts degree. And then after that, I got a college position, and here I am today. I've been here at NKU for 23 years. I am Joy Burdett, and I teach in the voice department of the music department at Northern Kentucky University School of the Arts. There are many musical experiences through the years that have carved me and created who I am today. But being in high school and being involved in the band and that whole experience is really where that seed was planted for my musical growth. Like, I have to do this. And I would also say, growing up in the church and singing and being involved with music there, all of that stirred this love of music within me. And since then, there's been lots of experiences, but that's probably where it all started. Music it's very subjective. So you're open to the opinions and the preferences of someone, but you have to put yourself out there. As a musician, as a singer, you have to put yourself out there and just know that you could face rejection. It is very real and it is very hurtful. But the best thing is just to get up the next day, put your audition clothes back on, get your music ready, and go and do the next audition. It only takes the right person to hear you at the right time to make a difference. If you want to study music beyond high school, I would recommend, the best advice I can give is to find a really good teacher. So a lot of students don't realize that if you want to be a music major, you actually have to go through an audition process. And the best way that you can be prepared for that audition process is to have a teacher that can guide you through the steps. Don't hesitate to try out different teachers so you find one that's going to really help you to grow. The fact of the matter is, you can glean a little bit from every teacher that you experience and every masterclass and every session that you have. So take it all in to help you be the best you that you can be. But you might think, wow, I can't afford a voice teacher. Well, I would recommend this. First, talk to your band director or your choir teacher and ask their recommendations. Who do you recommend that I can work with? I would still go to your local university. I would go to your local music school, because many of these schools offer scholarships to students based on need or based on talent. So where there's a will, there's a way. In addition to having a great teacher, I would also recommend just immersing yourself in music. So if you are a clarinet player, listen to as much clarinet music as you can, whether that be recordings or live music. Try to go to as many live performances as you possibly can, just so that you know what's out there and what your goals are. Especially here, living in Northern Kentucky in the greater Cincinnati area, we have access to so much great music, live music. So immerse yourself in that. Go to as many live performances as you can so that you know what good music is. We are better musicians when we listen to good musicians. And also put yourself out there. There is an art to performing. So the more that you do it, the better that you will become. So even if you have to create your own opportunities, I would try to do a performance once a week or once a month and practice as much as you can. You can come to school and you can be any major and still participate in the band and still participate in the choir. But you need to know that there's a little bit more to being a music major than what you might think. I would recommend, if you're interested in that, taking as much piano and getting as much piano experiences as you can. Did you know that as a music major, you have to pass a certain proficiency, a certain level of piano skill before you can graduate as a music major? So if you come in to college already having piano experience, you're gonna do much better and succeed much quicker than you would if you didn't have any piano skills. Doesn't mean that you can't do it. Some students come into school with no piano background, no music or theory or oral skills, and they have to work really hard. And they do, because they're committed to it and they want to do it. It's their dream and they go for it, but they have to work hard. If you want to be a musician, do these things every day. Start today. Practice 30 minutes a day. Listen to lots of music every day. Lots of good music, professional musicians. Try to go to live performances and then create your own performing experiences by performing for your friends or anybody who will listen as much as you can. Practice makes perfect.